Hey guys, this is Borvok. Gonna do another quick review. Gonna cover Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker issue number 2 out of 2. We've got a nice cover here. Harley Quinn got some like a carnival thing. She's got to knock down the pins in the back, and they all look like various rogues and heroes from the Batman universe. And she's like, I can only get to clobber 3 decisions. And Joker is one of those people she wants to clobber, apparently. So we'll jump right in and see how this goes. I did like the previous issue. I think it's just nice seeing classic Harley again. Other people in the community weren't so keen on it, but that's okay. I can understand different perspectives on things. Funzo's rat rack. Okay, I gotcha. But I just realized today. I was just thinking, like, this story started out in as a backup story in issues of the main Harley Quinn book, and then they decided to bring it out of the backup issues and continue it in these 2 issues of this book. So I'm wondering if they had all the story written and drawn already, and they just didn't want to put it in the main book anymore. So they're putting it in, jamming the rest of it into 2 issues. Or if they finished what they wanted to do in the backup stories, but it wasn't enough story for a trade paperback, and that's what they're going for here. I'm not sure, but anyway, they're finishing up the story. It's a whole thing. So we start out with Harley Quinn sitting on the couch with a psychiatrist, who, of course, is herself, her own subconscious, basically, and her subconscious imprint of her mom is sitting there commentating, which is pretty Freudian, I guess. But she's complaining about how the Grissom, as we've seen in previous issues, is broken into the. She's basically kind of taken Harley's place in Joker's gang, and Harley's saying that if she had the guts, she would leave. She would leave Joker. She's so fed up. And her mom says, "My baby is starting to wake up," which is obviously Joker's yelling at her, "Wake up!" So that's the kind of the real life reinterpreting in your dream sort of thing. So she's in the middle of a heist. She's supposed to be on the getaway boat. Nice full page here on the Joker boat. How much money does the Joker spend making things look like his face? And the same with Batman. How much unnecessary money does he spend branding things in as a bat? But here we go. We've got the credits here on the second page. See, it's always so weird. Paul Dini wrote this. Okay. Brett Blevins is doing a decent Bruce Timm pseudo style here, based off of the animated series New Batman Adventures sort of thing. But they're trying to escape. They stole some money off of a cruiser, supposedly. The Grissom got the money. Harley's supposed to be driving the getaway boat, where she's busy talking to her subconscious in her sleep. But she's gonna put the gas on, and the Bat's coming after him. But she's got a rocket. She's gonna shoot at Batman. No. She's gonna shoot it at the cruise ship to make Batman turn around and go save them. But he's like, Batman. He's Batman, so he's just gonna grapple them anyway, keep them from getting away. And Grissom is the one who actually saves their hides by slash cracking. Those are the sound effects. Slashing the grapple hook off of the boat and allowing them to escape. So we see here Grissom is talking with Joker. They're making plans. Harley doesn't like it, and Joker's being a little snide with her. She doesn't like that. Grissom's listening in too, and she seems to like the fact that Harley Quinn and the Joker aren't getting along. Oh, that's what everyone was upset about. Grissom says that she doesn't like the dogs, the hyenas. I think that's what they are, the Harley's pets. Which is what's the opposite of foreshadowing? That's hinting back at her origin when the hyenas, I think, did her in, but it's also foreshadowing, as we'll see. So Joker says, he sides with Grissom, which is, not really something you should do with your significant other, side against your significant other with another woman. But you know, kind of ticks her off. Says, "Yeah, go put the hyenas away." And again, Grissom seems to like the problem she's causing. And, you know, the Joker, just more... Harley Quinn's getting fed up, and she finally calls into Alfred Pennyworth. I'm not sure why is she calling Alfred. Mr. Wayne. Could I inform you that crimson violence and sinister nature are currently pervading the... Oh, okay. So she doesn't know that he's Batman. She's not calling Alfred because she's trying to get a hold of Batman to rat out the Joker and Grissom. She is trying to inform Bruce Wayne that they are going to steal his stuff. But I like this stupid fake accent. It even shows the British flag in her... in her word bubble to show what the accent is supposed to be. And hello, and she's plugging her nose because that's apparently what British people sound like. I don't think that's what British people sound like. But Alfred Pennyworth says, "How did you get this number, Miss Quinn?" "It's not me by," slams the phone down. That's a good joke. That's classic Harley. And Bendis is, of course, Bendis is already come. Bendis is come. So, old news here. But Harley is happy that she is going to basically rat out the Joker and the Grissom because she's had enough of them. Her subconscious self, again, this whole subconscious thing with Harley Quinn being a psychologist, psychoanalyzing, helping herself in her own subconscious is cool. It can be overdone. It can be done well. It can be done poorly. I think it's done well here. Not overplayed too much. But she's happy about leaving the Joker and ratting him out. But then she goes to her bed and she finds a present on her bed. And a little Joker body pops out. This almost looks like Arkham-ish, where he'd have the... It's not an actual human body, but like a little doll with a TV screen for a face, and he pops out and he says, "Surprise! I was playing everyone all along. I'm gonna kill Grissom. I don't like her, but I needed to get as much money out of her as I could, and then I'm gonna double cross her. I had to mistreat you so that she would be convinced that I was on her side and that we were on the outs." And Harley Quinn at the same time is ecstatic that the Joker, she and the Joker are still together. He still likes her, I guess. The whole thing was an act. She's glad about that, but she's also upset because, of course, she just ratted him out. He's about to get caught. He and Grissom. Now, I will point out that I don't know if this is actually Batman the Animated Series or if it's supposed to be or if it's just kind of Batman Animated Series-esque. But I will notice that the Joker is on a TV screen that has color. Some people are bothered by that. Original animated series stuff was usually the TVs in the show. The show itself was in color, but the TVs in the show were always trying to look classic and like an older time period, and the TVs were always black and white. It bothers some people to see color TVs in Batman the Animated Series. To me, I don't really care. I'm not... If it feels like Batman the Animated Series, I'm not the sort of person who sweats the details, so... If you are one of those people, then that's fine. I don't mean to downplay you. You don't need to dislike my video. You can if you want to. But this is not something that bothers me. But I wanted to point out that this is something that might bother someone. But she's in a pickle, and her subconscious psychologist self is fed up with her, mood swinging back and forth. She does a little pirouette, and she turns into the New 52 rebirth Harley Quinn, and basically says, the Joker doesn't love you. You need to stop yo-yoing back to him. Harley Quinn doesn't want to hear that, but the older Harley Quinn says, I'm basically the person you could be once you grow up, if you ever live that long. I don't know what I think about this. Is this Harley Quinn really more mature than this Harley Quinn? I don't know. I like this Harley Quinn more. Is it more mature to be in a pseudo-healthy relationship with a psychopath, or to be an angry individualist who's a psychotic person? She always seemed like when she was with the Joker, like her psychosis was that she loved him, but there was only a little bit of good. There's a little bit of goodness in that. Like she really does love him, and all the crazy stuff she did wasn't because of her. It was because of him. She didn't actually want to hurt people. She wasn't bad on her own. She had a really gentle side, but she was also a bit crazy because of the Joker and a little bit because of herself. But just this psychotic, angry, crazy Harley Quinn. I don't like her. Maybe it is more mature. I'm not willing to buy that though necessarily. I'm not gonna grant that. You'd have to do some convincing. I almost think that this is even crazier than at least Harley Quinn here. I don't know. I don't want to get too far into that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe you can sort this out better than I can. Maybe you disagree with me. I don't know. What are those beefy muscles on New 52 Rebirth Harley Quinn? I don't like the white skin either. I don't know. She's always just done makeup to look like the Joker. They didn't actually bleach her until New 52. Anyway, so she runs off to warn the Joker. The Grissom gets the gun, and he turns on her with the gun, but it was a fake, so she turns on him, which was her plan all along. Why did she? Why would she work with him so long and then do him in like this? I don't know. I'll have to read through this more carefully. I'm not sure what her motivation is, but she turns on the lasers. He's dodging. Harley Quinn shows up. She helps him out, and here's where it was foreshadowing with the hyenas basically coming in, biting her, holding her back from escaping. And once she finally does get to the roof, Batman catches her. Nice homage to the animated series here. Lightning in the background, silhouetted Batman, and he caught Grissom. She's all wrapped up in the whatever that thing is, the two balls on a string that you throw at someone and wrap them up. So she looks pretty scared of him. He's not actually gonna hurt. You're not gonna kill her anyway, but I don't know. Batman's apparently pretty scary. So Joker and Harley Quinn get back to the hideout. And I like that picture in the background of just very, the art in this is very animated series inspired, but that picture is very, very, very much new animated series, very simplified. So Joker is saying, we got to get out of here because Grissom, all the work and money you probably put into this hideout, Grissom can rat us out. She knows where it is, so we got to get out of here. And Harley's like, yeah, we do, because she knows that she didn't pay for it. And, what's-her-face is gonna blow it up for non-payment. With friends like these, right? Do villains even have friends? So she goes in, she packs up as much as she can quickly. She says, let's go now, Joker. He doesn't understand, but here's Harvey Bullock. I'm always glad to see a Harvey Bullock. Robert Costanza, love the guy, love the voice actor. Get him in more stuff. I want Harvey Bullock. I want to see Bullock in more Batman stuff, and I want him voiced by Robert Costanza, like he was in the animated series. So always good to see him. Just in time, the two people that Harley tied up and sent them on a cruise ship or something like that, and stole their place and turned it into Joker's hideout, they finally show up. They look like they've been sitting in a shipping container for weeks. But they show up. Harley Quinn throws tear gas at him. She tells Joker to gun it. And the two people are talking about how, at least they have each other. And everything blows up. And the Joker and Harley Quinn escape. Joker's a little suspicious. He says, how did you know all this? How did you know that I was going to get ratted out? How do you know all this stuff? And of course, she's not going to tell him. But, oh no, that's what happens here. But he asks her all the questions and she just gives him the raspberry. And that's a good enough answer for him. He just starts laughing and it's the end. So, I don't think this here at the end was necessary. They make these two characters look snooty and they make them look dumb. So apparently we're not supposed to to care that they apparently die because it's okay for people we don't like to get brutally murdered in an explosion. I've never understood that, how they do that in comics, where they try to make you not like someone, and then because you don't like someone, you're not supposed to care about them. I don't want these two people to die. But they definitely don't deserve it. They're snobs, but these two people probably deserve to die more than they do, Harley Quinn and the Joker. But I don't know. Maybe they're fine. It's supposed to be a funny little bit, but I have a hard time with those the morbid humor that comes at the cost of life. It's a sore point for me. So I'll assume they're okay. It's just a funny bit. And that is the end of not only Harley Quinn Loves the Joker issue number 2, but Harley Quinn Loves the Joker as the 2-issue miniseries. So I guess I'll give this a recommend if you want to see more classic Harley and her interactions with kind of an animated series, type Joker. Go pick this up if you can find it. I'm sure there's a trade paperback coming out. Go check that out too if you want to. And what do you guys think about, if you have any thoughts on any of the stuff I mentioned, I threw a lot of opinions into this. Was this a long book, or am I just rambling a lot more than usual? I don't know. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this Harley Quinn versus the modern Harley Quinn? What do you think? That was, I guess, the main thing we brought up in this. But yeah, let me know what you think about the issue. If you have any other topics you want to discuss, happy to do that too. Let me know. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free also, if for some reason you enjoy watching my dumb reviews, feel free to subscribe for more in the future. And if you do, or even if you don't, I will potentially see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Sorry for the long video, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.